This is Behind the Mic with AudioFile magazine. I'm Joe Reed, and we're rounding out our Best of the Year audiobooks by asking some of our contributors for their ideas for holiday gift giving. Which audiobook is making the top of their lists? Today, I'm talking with Caitlin Augusta. Caitlin writes reviews and articles about romance audiobooks of all types, and she's joining me now. Caitlin, welcome.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for being here. Okay, so I have to assume you're going to suggest a romance.
Probably, yes.
And what one is it?
So, my gift audiobook suggestion for 2024 is Kiss Me at Christmas, which is written by Jenny Bayliss, read by Caroline Fantozzi, and published by Penguin Audio.
Tell me a little bit about Kiss Me at Christmas. Why is this making the top of your list?
Well, it's a holiday romance, but there's so much else going on in it that the romance sometimes gets a backseat. The main character's name is Harriet Smith, and she's a member of a pastoral team at a school in a little town in the area of Cumbria, England.
Oh, it's English.
It's British, yes. It's set in Cumbria.
I love me a British accent. Go ahead.
I do as well, and this narrator nails it, so we're very fortunate.
Okay, tell me some more.
Harriet Smith is a dedicated guidance counselor, I guess we would say, in America. And she one day notices that 5 of her students, that are collectively known as the Fabulous Five, have gone truant. So she follows them, and she discovers them camped out inside an abandoned theater called the Winter Theater. And if you'd like to hear a little bit from the audiobook, this is a great place to start.
Okay, here we go. This is Kiss Me at Christmas by Jenny Bayliss, read by Caroline Fantozzi. And I don't know her, so this will be interesting to hear. Let's listen.
There was only one thing for it. Checking that the coast was clear, she lifted the corrugated iron and pushed open the peeling red door behind it. It was dark, and she had to use her phone torch as she carefully navigated the narrow concrete stairs littered with old leaves and rubbish. This would have been the entrance for the theatre workers, away from the glamour of the front doors. Posters, torn and brown with damp, lined the walls, and the air was cold and sour with the tang of forgotten dreams. From somewhere farther inside the building, she heard muffled snatches of voices and followed the sound.
I love discovering new narrators, and Caroline has a great voice. And I love the way she seems to be leading the listener down that corridor. You know, it's not overdone, but it's just kind of a spooky kind of beckoning.
Yes, I think that the narrator is really superb at creating the atmosphere in this book, whether it's outside the theater or later on in the book inside the theater, when Harriet and her students get caught by the police. And Harriet's a good teacher, so she takes the blame and gets arrested, and has this horribly frightening meeting with the owner of the theater, this older woman named Evelyn Winter, who comes with her lawyer. And unfortunately for Harriet, the lawyer is the man that she had a one-night stand with the night before and then ghosted.
Whoa. Okay.
The stakes are higher now.
Definitely. So this is kind of a romance with a definite twist. So how does the holiday come into it?
Well, Harriet is having a terrible Christmas season because her daughter Maisie has decided to remain in upstate New York on a student exchange. So Harriet has decided that Christmas should be canceled. She doesn't want to decorate. She's screaming bah humbug in the road. She's lost her Christmas spirit. But because she got arrested, the settlement is that she agreed to put on a very last minute performance of Dickens' A Christmas Carol inside that abandoned theater, which they're going to renovate. And that will kind of be her punishment. And if they're able to do it, she will get permission to use it partially as a community center.
Okay, so it's kind of a punishment, but there's also not just a reprieve, but an actual kind of gift at the end of it.
Yes. And as Harriet and her 5 students get to work, all of these community members come out and support them. They too need a space to be part of a community. And so there's a Muslim immigrant group that comes to help out. There's a group of older gentlemen called the Lonely Farts Club. that volunteers. And so you have this wonderful mix of voices that you have people of different ages, different cultural groups, different religious groups. And, that's not the easiest thing for a narrator to do.
And Caroline does it.
She does. I think she does a great job at evoking both all the different voices. I never felt confused while I was listening to this audiobook, which is a gift with at least 12, if not 24 different specific voices involved.
Wow, that's a lot. This sounds like a romance with a twist. So, who would you recommend this for?
I would recommend this for anybody who wants to have their faith in humanity restored this holiday season. I think the audiobook really gives you a connection to community and to remembering that people can come together to do something in a selfless fashion, and also get something out of it for themselves as well.
And for me, it would be discovering a new narrator. I mean, I'm not much of a romance fan. I mean, when they're good, I really like them. And this sounds like one I would really like.
I think so. I think it has something for everyone.
Okay.
PG-13, something for everyone.
Okay. Plus, it has Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which I also love.
Yes, there's a lot of Dickens kind of interspersed as they're deciding on their set choices and everything else.
All right, that is Kiss Me at Christmas by Jenny Bayliss, read by Caroline Fantozzi. What a great recommendation. Caitlin, thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe, and happy holidays.
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
You too.
That was Caitlin Augusta. She is a contributor to AudioFile magazine. This episode of Behind the Mic is made possible by Brilliance Publishing. This is Behind the Mic. Behind the Mic is produced by Jessica Lockhart. Robin Witten, Michelle Cobb, Emily Connolly, Alan Minskoff, and Kendra Winchester are our contributors. Jennifer Dell is our editor, and the music is William Ross Chernoff's Nomads 4-Way. And I'm your host, Joe Reed. Good listening and good holidays to everyone.